Good afternoon from the Oklahoma City Train Show in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Going to give you the walk-around video of this year's setup. Hopefully I get these modules right. We're starting out here. This is the old Oklahoma Rail Enthusiast modules. And what they've done is they put them up on blocks. And basically we've been able to use them on the Fremo. The run chief here, these are his, and so he's made some provisions to be able to use them. And he's created a loop out of them. This is Keith Yard. We see this a lot in Oklahoma. There's Daryl 2.0 as opposed to 1.0, which is, he's around here someplace. We'll see him.
He's the good looking one.
You're too modest there, Daryl 2.0. You're just as handsome and a little taller. So as you can see, we come back to the loop, or back to the throat, and now we go into, I believe this is Noah's Ark, and this is Ryan Harris. He's not here, but his modules are. And the next one we have, I believe this is Kurt Conrath's Signal Mo, and then we go into Garrett Trucking, again another Ryan Harris out of Texas. Then we go into Wichita. Now there's supposed to be an overpass here. Everybody imagine there's an overpass. This is Rob Petty out of Wichita. They're having a popularity contest and for the layout, so hopefully we'll do well. A lot of competition here, including one with a tornado coming down. So Wichita Union Terminal. He's been continuing his work on it. Now he's working on the station. We'll get back there. And you can see he's doing the interior. And we have Rock Island. We have a California Zephyr from Roy on there. This, if you can imagine, is supposed to be Liquorama. It has a cool neon sign, but he forgot it. It's sitting in Wichita. Then we go into, this is George Fetters out of Gateway in St. Louis. This is his farm scene, and then his oil well scene. And he did all those oil wells are 3D printed, and he did all the mechanisms on it too. Then we get into Anywhere I-64. This is Nick out of Kansas City. And then we get into, let's see if we got the name over here, East Richland, and this is Andrew out of Bloomington, Illinois. He rode down with us with the St. Louis guys. He's a attendee at Gateway, or excuse me, at Cornfield. Very nice auto rack. We have some rail enthusiasts here. There's one. Then we have County Road, and I'm not sure, it's one of the Oklahoma guys that has this now. Then we have Suds. Who owns Suds?
Jerry owns Suds.
Jerry. There's Jerry, and that's your wife, Jerry?
Yes, it is.
Okay, there you go. Jerry and his wife own Suds. Where are you out of? Oklahoma City. There we go. And then we get into one of Foster Brennan's, and there's the military train by, we know this guy, Bruce, for those of you who don't know. Then Jacob Dameron's Duck Under. And then a 2-to-1 from Gateway. This is one I'm working on. And then My West Papio Creek. And then we get into the beer curves from southern Kansas. I believe this is Schlitz in Falstaff. There's usually a bar there. You're going to find that we have forgotten a lot of stuff for this show. Overpasses, buildings, yeah. Then we got St. Charles. This is George Fetters out of Gateway. Then Bernal, and this is the beautiful module by Caleb Template, who is now residing in beautiful Perryville, Missouri, just south of where I live. There's Andrew. He's going through the beer curves here, at least one of them, probably Pabst, his CSX auto rack train. And then we have Arbuckle, which is Kurt Conrath. Then we have a 2-to-1. This is Foster Brennan. Then we go Highway 377. This is Rick Simpson out of Texas. And then we go into his CP Anders. This is his new module. all the signals on here. Let's take a look at all the signals. There you go. And he had a lot of help from Jeff Ritter. That's his beautiful radio tower, all scratch built. And we'll get the signals going the other way. And these signals are all controlled by ISE boards. You'll hear them again. And then we get into Owen. And let's see here. Then we go into Chapman Curve. This now owned by Roy in Gateway. This used to be Michael Chapman's, hence the name. I believe this is, I can't remember whose this is. This may be one of the Maney brothers, but I'm not 100% positive. Then we have our Duck Under Bridge that George Fetters did. All 3D printed except for the bottom here, which is extruded aluminum. Then we get into Lebanon Junction. I almost forgot what it was, and I helped build it. There's Caleb, there's Jack. Is that your module, Jack?
No, it is not.
That's not, okay. That may be Owen's. Yep. So again, let's go back. We got lots of signals here. You should see a clear as soon as it goes across. There we go. And a lot of 3D printed buildings, including some mock-ups. Most of these are mock-ups, waiting for the real thing. The junction and more signals. And then we got a branch. This is Kurt's OKC transfer. This one is Doug Cron out of Arkansas. Is one of his 45s. My Bert's Tavern. Hey, you see the roof is coming up. Must have been kind of windy. And we'll get around over here. We got the lights on. And then my brain is not working on this one. But this is one of the Maney brothers. Another one of Doug's out of Arkansas. And then Fairfield Transfer. Fairfax Transfer. Is this yours?
Fairfax Transfer, yes, yes.
Okay, and that would be Nick. Not Andrew, but Nick. And that's a running joke we have right now. So, we're going to get back over here. And there you can see, looks like Roy is sleeping. There's George. Oh, he's not sleeping. He's just waiting for me to say that. And we'll come back through. There's the other Daryl. I'm going to have to do it from back here. We have another one of Foster Brennan's curves right here. And then we get into the other 2-to-1 from Gateway. Foster Brennan's bascule bridge. And then his Humboldt curve. Another of the beer curves. This one's Pabst. My Hell Creek. Rick Simpson's tank train. Then we get into Hedgerow. It's a signal mo from Daryl Klatsky. And then we get into Conway, which is owned by Doug Cron. Water's Edge, Daryl's Klatsky again. And then Murdoch Y. We're not using the Y this time. Again, Daryl's. Then Cottonwood Shoal, the Maney brothers. Originally, John Locke built this. Unfortunately, we lost our friend several years ago, but they have rehabilitated it and done a great job. This is one of their other modules. Then we get into one of the 2-to-1s, and I believe this might be Kurt's. And a couple other of Foster's 45s. And now I'm starting to get into ones I don't know, and I apologize. This is a 2-to-1 with a station, I think. And this is a guy named Darius. He is not here, but one of the other guys brought it down for him. We're talking to him about getting the signals operational, which would be great. And then I screwed up before. I think this is anywhere I-64. But I'm not 100% positive on that. And then we go into the loop. This used to be Donnie Bird's, but now Nick owns this and has added all the scenery. And he's planning to do all the signals on it, and that'll be a really nice addition. And that is it from the Oklahoma City Train Show. And there's a final look around to see how big it is.